What's up, guys? So, what we have today is yet another Clayton Dustless Made Simple pack. Now, while I was looking for the Coyote Brown pack, I happened to come across this pack. And seeing as I was quite impressed with the quality of the fabric and general construction of the Coyote Brown pack, the 25 to 30 liter pack, I inquired as to how many, liters this was. And the seller said around 45. So, right away that caught my attention. It already looked like a bigger pack. So, when he said around 45 liters, I was like, yes, that's a nice size, a nice size pack. And thing is, there were a few pictures that, caught my attention. But then the more I looked into this pack, the more I realized, hey, this actually has several really cool features that we'll get into right now. So for one, this is in a nice kind of tactical, slick black color. So, a bit more of a city slicking pack. And the reason it caught my attention right away was because it has this massive beavertail section. Let me undo that. Look at just how generous this is. This is huge. I could fit a really bulky jacket in this, no problem. And that was one of the features that really, drew me to this pack. I thought, hey, that's a really nice feature. I've been looking for a beavertail pack to replace, or at least not necessarily replace. I mean, I've got my Surfanic pack. I made a video on this. This is my general city slicking pack, and as you can see, this has a beavertail as well, but this can only fit maybe like some gloves, a sandwich, a small bottle of water, stuff like that. It doesn't really it doesn't have the capacity that this has, obviously. And in this case, I could definitely fit like a bulky jacket. And that's probably what I would use it for. Plus, it has all this pouch webbing here, which is insane. I could, add more pouches onto it. So, what can I say? I figured, why not? And, the actual beavertail is also a zippered compartment in itself. And the zippers are YKK, by the way, guys. Really smooth. As you can see, I can do this with one hand. I can open these with one hand and bam, so smooth. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. And look at this. This is pretty much, brand new. Look at the zippers. It looks like they've never been used. They're still sealed, like out of the factory. And it has, one mesh zippered compartment. And the mesh, guys, the mesh is so tough. This is really tough mesh, guys. Look at that. It doesn't lose its as you can see, like I'm really pulling on it, and it doesn't lose its shape, the little holes and what have you. And so we've got a mesh compartment up here, another zippered sleeve here, another sleeve here, yet another little pocket for, I don't know, tissues or something. Here we've got pen holders. So, and even though this actually is quite thin, when I saw it, I was like, this is quite a thin compartment. I don't know what I could put in there. This is actually perfect for admin, for, notebooks, stuff like that. But it only looks quite thin because actually at the bottom, it expands quite a bit. So you could really, put quite a bit of gear in here. And that's, not counting what I could do with the PALS webbing, on the outside. So yeah, got a little Velcro patch here, you know, for your Velcro patches, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, guys, the beaver tail compartment is beautiful. It's just so roomy. And past that, what we have is yet more PALS webbing and yet another little compartment here that features yet more organization. As you can see, another mesh little sleeve here, another sleeve behind here. So, you know, you could definitely store more items. So that's always neat. This pack actually has, oh wait, there's no zipper here. This pack has so much in terms of organization. It's almost too much. But it's better to have more than to have less. That's definitely my experience. Give me a second, guys. Let me do the zipper back up and move on. Okay, so one thing that really drew me to this pack was that it had a nice, pretty deep bottle holder. This will definitely hold like 1.5 liter water bottles. Matter of fact, let me put one in there just for a second, just so you can see. So this was another feature that I was definitely looking for. I thought, wow, that's perfect. When I have, you know, the side, this really thick mesh and, you know, really nice kind of tough elastic, you know what I mean? I don't see this kind of, you know, coming loose over time and what have you. But yeah, I figured this will hold one of my 1.5 liter water bottles on one side externally, so that's perfect. And on the other side, we feature PALS webbing, which at first I was like, okay, I can work with that. I can, you know, I found like a black canteen holder. I could probably put a utility pouch up here. But then I didn't even realize until I got this pack that this is another zippered compartment that will hold yet another 1.5 liter to 2 liter water bottle perfectly. So I thought, oh, okay, I don't even need to mess with the PALS webbing. I can hold the other water bottle in here, so perfect. And, you know, nicely balanced on the outside as well. So a neat little kind of design, you know, a little funky, different on one side than on the other. But I liked it, you know, I figured, why not? You know, let's, you know, it's a different design, you know, let's try it out. And, you know, it fits it perfectly. So I figured, perfect. I don't even need to mess with the outside unless I really want to pimp this out with pouches. But as it is, it will hold my 2 1.5 liter water bottles, so I'm set. Usually that's how, you know, I take at least one, but usually 2 1.5 liter water bottles, because I know that will cover me for the whole day. Even though I might only go through one, I always like to have extra water just in case. But yeah, the webbing, again, guys, quality webbing, really quality webbing, quality stitching everywhere. The strap keepers are nice. What does it say in there? Can we even read that? Duraflex. Just quality buckles everywhere. The overall quality of this brand, man, Clayton Dustless Made Simple, is what drew me to this pack as well. At least, you know, in terms of if the first one was going to be nice, then, you know, the Coyote Brown pack was going to be nice. And I figured, you know, this has to be good as well. All right, so I wanted to investigate. And so far, I'm liking this pack. Where is the zipper? Am I going crazy? There it is. Okay, so let's move on to the main compartment. Look at how smooth. I can just pull that down. Beautiful. So it has a really roomy main compartment. Has a sleeve where you could probably feed put your hydration bladder in. but actually I think this is more of a laptop sleeve or something along those lines, because we'll get to the hydration in a minute. Yeah, let me keep going. It's got drainage holes and yet more organization here, guys. Look at that. We've got one smaller zippered mesh compartment, another bigger one, and yet another, and also another really big one, and just, you know, good quality fabric, you know, good quality nylon. Really nice, man. Really nice quality overall. Look at that shine on the inside as well. But it doesn't feel sticky or anything, so that's nice. It's just good quality, man. Really good quality overall. I'm impressed. And yeah, let me do this up quickly and I'll show you the rear. Okay, so this is the rear. And thing is, the only downside that I see to this pack is that it does not have a frame like the other pack. So Clayton, if you're listening to this, sort this thing out, because as you can see, this will bend, and that is a bit, I think, the only real flaw to this pack. But let's keep moving on to the features. So it has yet another zippered. Whoa, why can I not do this? Yet another zippered. Wow, hold on a minute. Okay, I couldn't undo this zipper because some of this fabric, this, like, I don't know, soft fabric, just got caught in the zipper on the inside. But yeah, we have yet another kind of sunglasses / whatever compartment, just because it has this, like, softer, just ever so, you know, slightly softer and just a little bit thicker fabric on the inside. So I'm assuming that's for sunglasses. That's what it usually is. Let me see if this will get caught up in there again. No, but yes, but sometimes. I need to be careful with this zipper. There we go. It goes, though. It should go all right. Okay, so moving on. It has some really nice shoulder pads. Really thick. Really, really nice. Like at least a centimeter thickness. So, you know, I was impressed with the shoulder pads on the other pack, so I figured this shouldn't be any less, considering it's a 45-liter pack. And this is true to what the seller said in this case. This is a 45-liter pack, definitely. At least a 40-liter pack. So, yeah, this is true to size and description. Has a sternum strap with a strap keeper, D-rings, you know, and more straps to feed your hydration tube through, you know, if need be. Features, you know, just ladder locks, some good quality plastic ladder locks here. No quick release, but I don't think I need it, you know. And it features a waist belt as well, guys. A really nice waist belt with PALS webbing. You know, good padding as well. Just maybe ever so slightly thinner, like by a millimeter compared to the shoulder pads. And the beauty of it is that all this means you can stow this waist belt away and get it out of the way if you just want to run it as a backpack as opposed to, you know, as a rucksack. And finally, the last feature that I wanted to show you guys is this back panel right here. There it is. So this is really thick padding, guys. We're talking, at least 2 centimeters at least 2 centimeters. So that's really nice, man. There is considerable padding for the back and the lumbar support. You know, as you can see, has a bit more padding, a bit more airflow here, and then again, more padding in these two sections. And it's got extra padding here. And this opens up, and this is where I assume you would put your hydration bladder, because it then features a little hole that then brings you up here, which is, if I can do this seriously tough Velcro. Oh no, not again. Where's the hole, man? There it is. There's the slit. So that's where you feed your hydration tube out of. Quality handle, guys. Really nicely stitched. Really quality, tough webbing, man. Really nice. Really smooth. Really, really, really tough, man. I just love this handle. It's just so well stitched and so well constructed. You know, just thick. You know, I don't see this fraying or, you know, crumpling up over time. You know, just crunching up like that. Yeah, really nice overall, guys. The only thing though here is that it doesn't feature like a hook or anything. So that's another little flaw probably. It doesn't feature like a little hook so you can hang the water bladder from. But other than that, you know, and the fact that it doesn't have like a rigid back, this is, I would say, a good buy. I purchased this for 40. It was on for 45. I offered 40 plus shipping. It was like 47, so under 50 euros. I figured for a tactical pack, you know, in almost brand new condition, this was a good buy, and I can see myself using this at some point, even without a frame, because if it is a city slicking pack, I don't see, and considering I can put the water on the outside, I don't see myself, you know, loading up the main compartment with oddly shaped objects that are going to poke in my back necessarily. So but again, that'll see, I mean, that'll just have to be seen in the future when I use this pack, and should any issues arise, obviously I will let you know and make a video on it. So what can I say, guys? Overall I'm liking the quality of this brand, this Clayton Dustless Made Simple. But again, I have no info on this pack. I have not been able to find anything online. The only one that I was able to find online was the Coyote Brown pack. So yeah, check that episode out if you haven't already. And overall, I'd say this is a quality pack. You know, all their packs, or I mean, this brand in general seems to be doing some pretty good quality gear. It's not perfect, like I said. There are some features like, guys, get yourselves a rigid back support or something, or other, some kind of frame in there. That's the main thing that I think would make this backpack one of the best backpacks I have. But because it doesn't have that feature, then, you know, it's still a very good pack. But yeah, not perfect by any means. But still, guys, it's a really nice looking pack, a really generous size. And, you know, with the beavertail, I can expand this to really carry, you know, just bulky gear, do you know what I mean, that I may have to carry around. Like a jacket or something. So, you know, for a city slicking pack, I think this is pretty good. And it has the potential to get even bigger, you know, to add even more pouches for yet more compartmentalization, which I think this pack does really well. I have to say, one of the main strengths of this pack is just how much organization it offers, and compartmentalization of your gear or whatever items you have. So what can I say, guys? I hope this episode, I hope you learned something from this episode. I hope this was useful in some way. And if you do happen to have this pack or similar packs by Dustless Made Simple, Clayton, whatever, whatever the real name officially is, then by all means leave in the comments, what are these packs like, or what info do you have on them, because unfortunately I'm just not able to find that much info. I went on their website, this NSN catalog, but I have to there's only the only way I can access is if I have a .mil email, and I don't have one of those, so I'm assuming that it's just for military personnel, but I may be wrong. I just don't know enough about this brand to say comfortably, in terms of the specs, at least, of concerning this pack. Anyway, I'm babbling. What can I say, guys? I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope this gave you a general look, of this pack, which I think is overall I'm gonna say it's good, man. It's really just lacking a frame, but who knows, in the future I may jerry rig something myself. I don't know, because other than that, it's a really nice pack, and I'm definitely keen to use this, and especially for the city, just a slick black color. It'll do nicely, and it can hold quite a bit of gear, quite a bit of stuff. So anyway, guys, what can I say? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.